All right, so Levi, do you remember before spring break, if we're only missing one angle out of 3, you remember how to find that angle? Now, before spring break, it was 90 degrees every time. It's not 90 anymore. Yeah, subtract from 180, so that'd be 100. Everybody good on the first step? JP, you remember that? All right, so here's our new formula. It's up at the top. JP, do you remember which letter we have to start with on these? Why? Yeah, you got to start with C, Charlotte, because that's the only one that you got both answers. So your little c goes on top, so your 9 goes on top over sine of 100. All right, so Charlotte, if I want to find out how much little a is, side A, I'll put little a on top over sine of 50. And all I'm doing is following this formula that was up above. All right, now from here, Levi, all we're going to do is cross, multiply, and divide. You don't have to show any work. You can do all this in your calculator. Y'all times those two first on your calculator, see what you get. I got sine of 50 times 9. I got 6.89. Now, Charlotte, you always divide by what's with the variables. So we're going to divide by sine of 100. Divide by sine of 100 is, I got 7.00. So that goes for little a, 7.0, or 7. All right, Levi, you good on that? Charlotte, we good? Now, before spring break, Levi, we did a squared plus b squared equals c squared to find the last side. You can't do that anymore because these aren't right triangles. So we got to do the same thing we just did, Charlotte. We got to do it all over again. So the easiest way to do it the second time, Levi, whatever you started with, we started with 9 over sine of 100. Do it again. 9 over sine of 100. All right, JP, how am I going to set my formula up on the right side of the fraction if I want to find little b? Little b on top.
And then you're going to put sine of 30.
Very good. All right, now you just cross, multiply, and divide. Somebody guess an answer. What y'all got?
4.56.
4.56. We'll say 4.6. All right, and the only way you can really check your answer, Charlotte, the biggest angle is 100 degrees. That's got to have the biggest side. It does. The smallest angle is 30 degrees. It's got to have the smallest side. It does. So we're good. All right, so that's pretty easy. I feel like maybe I can do one more and then let y'all finish them. Let's do one where you got to find the angles. That's a little different. Let's see if there's any on here. Let's jump down to 18. All right, so 18, we got capital A, capital B, and capital C, little a, little b, and little c. All right, so we got capital C, angle C is 43.5, little c is 42, little b is 56. All right, so let's do 18, then if I can stop, I'm going to sit down and do some model with. All right, Gabe, which one do we have to start with on this one?
C.
Got to start with C. Charlotte, you understand why? Okay. So I got to do 42 over sine of 43.5. All right, Charlotte, when I do the other side, I'm going to do 56 because this got to go on top. It's a little b over sine of capital B. Since I don't have a number, I'll just put sine of capital B. 56 over sine of capital B. All right, so you guys who were here yesterday, this one's got the extra step. Why is this one different? Because this time you were trying to find an angle, so we have to do the extra step. On the first problem, you just had to find a side. We didn't have to do the extra step. All right, so let's cross multiply. So JP, remember, we're going to start here first, times those two. Sine of 43.5 times 56. Charlotte, I got 38.54. Now, I'm going to divide Charlotte by 42. And this is what I got. I got sine of B equals 0.9178. Check that for me, Levi. Is that what you got? Charlotte, make sure you can get that. Good? Now, here's where the extra step comes in that you didn't have to do on number one. Since I'm finding an angle, Charlotte, I got to take sine and move it over. And you remember from before spring break, when you move it over, it's going to be sine -1. All right, so let's type that in your calculator. Yep. 0.9178. Make it degrees, minutes, and seconds. So for angle B, I've got 66 degrees, 36 minutes. Y'all can check my work on that. And if you've got any questions, Charlotte, you can ask. We did all this yesterday. So now Levi says subtracting from 180, that'll give you that one. Yep, do that. Did I mess up somewhere? Kelly, you got what I got?
What?
66, 36 on number 18.
I haven't done it.
Anybody got what I got? Josh, Peter?
I got
18. I worked ahead. Y'all ain't got this far yet? Gabe's got what I got. Okay. All right, Levi, after you subtract, I'm just going to use your answers. What you got? When you subtracted these from 180, what'd you get for this one? You hadn't got it yet. 180 minus 43.5 minus 66 degrees, 36 minutes.
Yeah, 69.9.
69.9, which is 69 degrees and 54 minutes.
Then the next one you start with C. You get A.
Yep, since we started with C the first time, I'm going to start with C again. So I got 42 over sine 43.5. So then I'll put little a over sine of 69 degrees, 54 minutes. And cross multiply and divide, and let's see what we get. I got 57.3. Would somebody check that for me? I think that's right. All right, so if you guys know what you're doing, I'll let y'all do all the other problems at the bottom. You got 8 more to do. If I need to do another one, I'll do one more. What do y'all think? Y'all good? Levi and Charlotte, you guys good? You want me to do one more? All right. All right, we'll do one more like this one. Let's do, yeah, go ahead. We'll do 20. Or 13. We can do 13 or 20. So we'll do 13. Y'all get this one copied and we'll do 13. Remember, you got to do the extra step when you're finding an angle. All right, so for y'all to do the one I'm doing, let's go to 13. All right, I can erase it. Still right. All right, 13. Got little a is 14, little b is 18, capital A is 36.8 degrees. Hey guys, something I need to say about this one that I haven't said before. Everybody look up front on 13. Y'all see how they left it 36.8 right here? They didn't make it degrees and minutes, did they? Well, I'll tell you what, JP, if they don't make it degrees and minutes, we don't have to make it degrees and minutes. So we can leave it a decimal on these because they did. Now, normally I don't like to do that. I like to make them all degrees and minutes. But hey, if they're going to leave them decimals, then we'll leave them decimals. All right, so Charlotte, which letter do I start with on this one? A, B, or C? A, good. So I got 14 over sine 36.8, 18 over sine of capital B. All right, this is the one where you're going to have to do your extra step because you're trying to find an angle. So y'all cross multiply and divide and see what you get. Sine 36.8 times 18 divided by 14. All right, here's what I've got. I've got sine of capital B is equals 0.7701. Now I got to do my extra step, JP. When I bring sine over, I do sine -1. All right, I got 50.36. I'll say 50.4. 50.4 degrees. Make sure y'all see how I got that. And remember, we don't have to make it degrees and minutes if they aren't going to make it degrees and minutes. We can leave it like that. All right, Tyler, how do I find angle C if I'm missing one angle? You remember?
What is it you got to take? But you got to take those and minus them by 180.
Minus them from 180. Good. 180 minus 50.4 minus 36.8. I got 92.8. All right, so I'm going to give y'all a chance now to find this last side right here. Levi, did she say you were absent or just tardy? I think just tardy. Right? So we got 14 over sine 36.8 equals little c over sine 92.8. All right, I'm going to cross multiply and divide and see what I get. Sine of 92.8 times 14 divided by sine 36.8. I got 23.3. Somebody check my answer to confirm it. I got that. All right. All right, so y'all finish the ones at the bottom. All you have to do are the ones at the bottom. You do not have to do the ones at the top. And that's all I got for you for the rest of the day. And y'all still got 23 minutes. If y'all get a question, bring it up. Y'all can look at my answers. I'll leave the answer book open if you want to check them. Make sure I got it open to the right page. 13.4. Yeah, my answer book is open right here. Just check 13, make sure we're good. 50.4, oh yeah. 92.8, yeah, 23.3. All right, answer book's right there if y'all want to look at it.